Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see how to configure anti-malware policies in Exchange Online Protection. What is anti-malware protection in Exchange Online Protection? In Microsoft 365, organizations with mailboxes in Exchange Online or standalone Exchange Online Protection organizations without Exchange Online mailboxes, email messages are automatically protected against malware by EOP. Some of the major categories of malware that it saves the mailboxes are viruses, spyware, ransomware. Okay, and Exchange Online Protection offers multi-layered malware protection that's designed to catch all known malware in Windows, Linux, and Mac that travels into or out of the organization. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. I am logged on to the portal. And when you will log on to security.microsoft.com and are on the home screen, just scroll down to the email and collaboration, click on policies and rules. And when you click on that, you will see threat policies. Click on threat policies and you will see this option to create anti-malware policies. And when you configure it, there are things that you need to know before you begin. That you need to assign permissions before you can do the procedures of configuring an anti-malware policy. Either use Microsoft Defender XDR Unified Role-Based Access Control, or you can grant permissions through Exchange Online Permissions rules, or you can grant permissions through Microsoft Entra Permissions. And as mentioned, you will use the Microsoft Defender portal to create anti-malware policies. On this page, you click on Create. You name this policy, and then you will, on the users and domain page, identify the internal recipients that the policy is applied to. The users, it can be specified mailboxes, mail users, or mail contacts, groups, member of the specified distribution group or mail-enabled security groups, or the specified Microsoft 365 groups. Under domains, we can add all recipients in the organization with the primary email address in the specified accepted domain. Let's say I put in just my name here. And when you will click on this box, you can exclude the users, groups, and domains. This is the protection settings. And also you can use the condition only once, but the condition can contain multiple values. On the previous screen, if I go back, you can use multiple values of the same condition. You can use OR logic. For example, recipient 1 or recipient 2. So if the recipient matches any of the specified values, the policy is applied. Then you can use different types of conditions and use AND logic. The recipient must match all of the specified conditions for the policy to apply to them. Okay, that the users should be Jack at contoso.com, and then the group should be finance or HR, whatever you will mention. Okay, I'll go to the protection settings. On the protection settings, you can enable the common attachment filter. If you select this option, messages with the specified attachments are treated as malware and are automatically quarantined. Okay, when these files are found, reject the messages with a non-delivery receipt, which is NDR. You can also send the quarantine the message, or you can reject it, and enable 0-hour auto purge for malware. We'll discuss ZAP or 0-hour auto purge later. And this is the quarantine policy that you can select. You can select the quarantine policy that applies to messages that are quarantined as malware. By default, the quarantine policy named admin only access policy is used for malware detections. And if you want to read more about the quarantine policy, you can check out Microsoft documentation and look for anatomy of a quarantine policy. And these are the customized notification section. And then if you'll click on next and go to the review, I'm sorry, I forgot the customized notification center, notification section. This is the admin notification section. you can select none. Notify an admin about undelivered messages from internal senders, or you can notify an admin about undelivered messages from external senders. If you select this option, enter a recipient email address in the admin email address box that appears. So let's say if I use this, I will have to enter the admin email address. And then if I select this, I'll also have to do this as well. Customize notifications, use customized notification text that they will give me from name and the from address and then the message. Not using any of this. Click on next. This is the review section. Here you will review it and you will submit it and your policy will be created. And when you will click it, let's say you have a default policy, you can use the Defender portal to view anti-malware policy details. So this is the default one that is created. Okay. Same settings that this is the default policy. By default, admin only access policy. And if you want to edit it, you can edit the defined policy as well. I hope this was informative for all of you. If you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.